Hello, good afternoon. Happy Tuesday. Day 2 of the 5-day Bombshell Bootcamp. New Year, Stronger You. Oh my gosh. I am back home in Louisville, Kentucky. Got home real late last night and then went to the dentist to fix the pearly whites this morning. And it has been an incredible journey so far in this 5-day Bombshell Bootcamp. So as you're popping in, say hello. If this is your first day, you are right here, right on time. Welcome. Hey, Kayla, good morning, or good afternoon now. It's 12 o'clock somewhere. Wherever you're at in the world, please shout yourself out. Let us know where you're coming from, where you're tuning in from. Maybe you're visiting someone, maybe you're visiting friends, or maybe friends are over. Are you catching this on the replay? Make sure you say hashtag replay. If you are, shout yourself out, okay? So welcome. This is the 5-day Bombshell Bootcamp. New Year, Stronger You, not a new you, okay? So we're going through the 5 core competencies, the courage continuum for Cruise Beyond Limits. We're all about the 5 C's. So each day this week, we're going to break down the things that kind of get us feeling stuck when we're facing adversity, when life happens. Okay, so what are we going to do to show up powerfully in this new year as a stronger version of us so that we're unstoppable, so we can live happy and healthy and thrive in life, okay? So we can have great relationships, a great relationship with ourselves and with other people, okay? So this is what this is all about. For those of you who are new to this group, welcome. I'm Crystal Laura Cruz with the Cruise Coach and Cruise Beyond Limits Consulting. So I'm a multi-passionate entrepreneur and I'm on a mission to help empower you to put yourself first for 34 minutes a day so you can reduce the stress and overwhelm and live a fulfilling life, okay? So I do this in a variety of different ways, this course being one of them. So I get to pour into you all week long, all right? So we have some activities. We do some journal entries. There's been some homework. There's a workbook that goes along with this course. We have our group fitness. We have our $1 Million Body Academy that's coming up, that's kicking off next week. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening already. So that's a 6-month group program I'll explain later in the week. And then I also host retreats now in Costa Rica. So they're whole life fitness, adventure, fun. Oh my gosh, it's incredible. In this beautiful, beautiful villa at the top of the mountain in Costa Rica in the jungle. It's amazing. So anyways, I get to do this. I get to travel all over and shorten time for you in that self-doubt so that you can live happier and healthier each and every day. Okay, so that's what this is all about. It is my life's purpose to be able to be here to share my tips of resilience, the strength that the things that I've had to endure, to be able to build the recipe for me to be able to keep bouncing back when life happens. Okay, and as a marathon runner, former NFL cheerleader, been in a wheelchair for 6 months, survived cancer in 2019, moved away from everything that I knew in 2017 and built this business before COVID, before Zoom was popular, I've been building this online thing. It has been a journey. Okay, and so I have had to build the strength and confidence of my identity, and I've had to rebuild it several times, and I've had to redefine it several times. So we play many roles in our life, okay? So I want to give you I just want to walk you through this because many times when we see other people show up what we think is confident, we think that it's natural. We think that they have something that we don't. We create this gap. When I see people that are farther along in business or motivational speakers that are on huge stages, right? It's so easy for us to compare and say, well, I don't have what it takes to be like them. Or I don't have that body, or I don't have that frame, so I can't ever get to that point. And we discount ourselves before we even try. Before we even put ourselves in the arena. And so my goal today is to take you through day 2 is step 2 of the second C of the Cruise Beyond Limits core competencies, which is confidence. All right. So this confidence is going to be built just not by waking up. Confidence is a skill that we build, and confidence comes from taking action. Okay. So we need to take action. We don't stay stuck anymore. All right? I can't tell you how many times that I was stuck. And I played small. And I didn't take action for fear. But when we take action, when we're fearful, when we're scary, when it's messy, when we don't know what we're doing, when my lives are sideways, where's my thing? Let's see. It says rotate your phone. Can't turn your phone while recording. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Here we go. Up close and personal. All right. I wanted to show you. My first live was sideways. It was messy. Okay. I was a guest in someone else's group, and she wanted me to do a boot camp. So side note, if any of you have guests, if you have other groups that want health and fitness, I can come in and do a workout. We're going to do a workout tomorrow. Okay, so you're going to get a little snippet of Cruise Beyond Limits workouts tomorrow. But my first live was sideways because I had no idea what I was doing. But if I didn't show up then, I would not be here right here with you today. All right? So when we talk about confidence, if we don't take action and we don't do it messy, we never get anywhere. We keep backpedaling. We stay on that same roller coaster, that same hamster wheel. Okay? So this is a new year, stronger you. We are not in the version of 2022. Oh, I rhymed again. Yes. Okay? So this is a new year, stronger you, not the version of 2022. It's different. All right? It's time to level up. So it's going to take a little different version of you. Okay? So I want to hear from you. First of all, I want to hear some comments, some reflections. For those of you who were with us yesterday, I want to hear, okay, yesterday we talked about our core. We talked about our presence. We talked about walking into a room, walking in with that core confidence and the body posture and the energy that walks in. I want to hear some reflections. What did you take away from yesterday? Were you able to do some of the homework or some of the activities that I shared with you? This doesn't take a lot of work. And really what I want to do is really just break it down for you to make it manageable. Okay, some of you see like, oh, Bombshell Bootcamp, I can never have that body. I can never do that. I can never have that confidence. I can never be live on social media. I could never post a picture of my abs. I could never, post a picture of my arms or my legs. I'm never going to wear shorts again. Do not disqualify yourself. Okay, this is what we're here to do. Break it down, small, manageable steps. Okay, we're taking action. This action breeds confidence. The confidence breeds more momentum, breeds more action. And soon before you know it, you're like, holy crap, I did all that. Marathon runner here. Okay, so these are all my medals. This is the new one. Oh, I gotta show you. Actually, it's fine. So, this one was from Key West. It has the little bust. It was a 25-year anniversary. It's super cool. Really, really heavy, but really neat. So I keep these up here. But here's the deal. I wasn't always confident. All right? I wasn't always confident in my ability. I just kept going one step at a time, one light post at a time, then 1 mile at a time, and then 1 5K at a time, and then 1 10K. And then I was like, holy crap, I can do a half marathon. My first half marathon was the Disney over here, that blue one right there, okay? So it's taken a lot of work to be able to stand before you and say, you know what? I have the confidence. So it doesn't come without messy action and constant reflection, all right? So I just want to recap real quick. Yesterday we went through core. Step 1, day 1 was all about our core confidence, or our core competence, right? So knowing who we are to the core, knowing who we're here to serve. If you're a business owner, or maybe you're just or maybe you are the household, the CEO of your household, or the glue of your family, or maybe your church or your community, or groups or your business. All right, you are the CEO of your life. So we have to know who we are and what we're put on this earth to do, okay? And we have to show up in that core confident posture because our energy comes into the room first, okay? So yesterday we went through our core. So if you missed yesterday, go back, catch the replay, and then come back, all right? Stick with us today. You're not going to miss a thing. So if you missed yesterday, just you right here, right on time, and then go back and watch yesterday's. All right, and then yesterday, I mentioned that each day this week, I'm going to be dropping some tips and strategies on how to show up confidently in your bombshell self when you're faced with adversity, when we're faced with life's challenges, okay? Because here's what happens, and I cannot stress this enough. I talk to so many people all day long. I see it on their face. I see it during races. I ran the Key West Half Marathon the other day. I saw so much pain and hurt and anxiety and depression and overwhelm and stress on people's hearts. Okay? So when we're faced with adversity, when hard stuff happens, when we're challenged, when something gets thrown at us, when the rug comes out from beneath us, life happens and we get smacked on our booty. And part of this bombshell confidence is getting back up quicker with more skills, more tools, more resilience, more wisdom. This is why it's a new year stronger you, not a new you. Because you've gone through and you've grown through so much and you've made it 100% of the times. So we know that life is going to get thrown at us again. So when it happens, we're developing more tools and skills and a freaking community right here at Cruise Beyond Limits. Everyone in here are beautiful, warm, amazing, like compassionate. We cheer each other on. We support each other. We level up together. That's what this is all about because we're not meant to do it alone. So yesterday I talked about trusting. So step one, day one, core, who you are. Know your values. Know your North Star. Also, trust that you're going to figure it out because we've been through hard things before. So, of course, we're going to go through them again. All right? But we're going to shorten that time. So it's just going to be a little bit less time in that self-doubt or in that fetal position. All right? Because we're going to get back up and we're going to move. All right? We're going to take action because action breeds more confidence. So with confidence, we have to figure out, okay, who are we and who do we need to become? So yesterday we talked a little bit about our core, who we are, who we serve first, because remember, we're servant leaders. We do everything for everyone else except for us, right? So it's easier for us to think in terms of other people's needs before ours. And that's why our health and fitness takes a back seat, right? Our priorities get kind of mixed matched. No longer. Okay, so this week, we're going to come up with some skills and goal setting and tools so that we can flip that script. All right, and we've started this momentum. So we're on day 2. The brain and the body is already keeping track. Remember, the brain keeps track of the times that you show up for yourself. And the brain and the body also takes really, really good note of the times that you cancel on yourself. And that's like a whoop, whoop, whoop. You canceled on yourself again. There you go again. No wonder why you can't get anything done. No wonder why you can't lose the weight. No wonder why you can't run that race, because you're not showing up. You keep canceling for other people. No more. You're worthy. Okay? So we got to know, what do we desire in this world? I want to know, what are your big goals for this year? Shout them out. All right? I want to hear 2023. What is it? What are you working on? All right? What are your goals? You want to start a business? You want to write a book? You want to scale your business? Are you hiring a team? What are you doing? Are you retiring? Many of you are in the military here with me, right? Are you retiring this year? What are you doing? Let's celebrate. Okay, what are your goals? I want to hear from you. All right, are you writing your book? Are you launching a podcast? Are you finally going to show up on social media and share that you have a business? Are you going to take it from a hobby or a side hustle to your real hustle? What is it? I want to hear from you. Are you going to take a trip? Are you coming to the Costa Rica Revive and Thrive Retreat experience? That's in May 3rd to the 8th. It's going to be incredible. I did 3 of them last year. 3 of them. 2 years ago, I did 0. 2 years ago, I phoned a friend, and this goes into confidence. Here's how I want to share this story with you. I had never hosted a retreat before. I've hosted several different events, workshops. I've been on several stages. I've been on the football field, the NFL football field, right? And I have thrown these massive events and parties and taken people on vacation and been traveling to foreign countries since I was 16 years old. So I've been doing this a long time, but I was like, I built this online business since 2017. I built these relationships with people all over the United States. And now I'm a global brand. I'm all over the world now. I have people in other countries, which is so incredible, mind-blowing. All right, I never imagined that this was possible. So I never hosted a retreat before. Now, I started the Cruise Beyond Limits virtual hit camp. I had the Bombshell Bootcamp. I have the $1 Million Body Academy, and that's all online. But I was like, I really want to create an in-person experience. And okay, so when you know you have this desire and this bird is chirping at you, which is really Crystal's voice, and if that bird is chirping at you and it's Crystal's voice, congratulations, you're welcome. You're in good company. We talked about me being your muse yesterday. I can't tell you how many people have shared with me, Crystal, you were in my head. You're in my head. And I just hear, what are you going to say? That is the best, the greatest gift. And some of you are sharing, wow, I am that voice for someone else. I am that voice for my spouse, my significant other, my children, my business partners. All right, so when you hear this voice, that's your intuition, that's your gut, that's your dreams, your desires. That is the dreams that God or the universe or whatever you believe in, whoever you believe in, is putting on you. And if it wasn't in your heart, and if it wasn't in your mind, if it didn't pop in, okay? If it did pop in, rather, that means it's possible. We just got to figure it out. We got to roll up our sleeves. My sleeves are really tight, so I can't really roll them all up right now. But we can fold them up. We can roll them up. We can cut them up. Whatever it takes. So I was like, I called a friend. I said, hey, I want to host this experience. I don't know what it looks like. I mapped it out. I jotted it down on a little notebook. I said, hey, you host, she's an event planner. She hosts these huge, Sienna, she's amazing. She's in here. Shout yourself out if you're watching this. She hosts and organizes big music festivals. And so I was like, hey, you host these events. I might need your help. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not sure. But I really want to host this in-person retreat. And I don't know where. I don't know what this looks like. I don't know where to begin. But let's brainstorm. And within a couple hours, she's like, holy crap, I actually know someone that inherited and has a house that Airbnb is on the top of the mountain in Costa Rica. Let me get you connected. Wow. So within a couple weeks, I connected with this person, contracted the rate, and created a landing page, created the budget for this experience, put it out to my current clients, and I said, hey, this is what I want to do. What do you think? I sold it out in 6 days, and 6 incredible women came with me to spend, the first time was in April of last year, 5 days. All right. And then I did 2 more. There were so many people that had this, that wanted this experience. I did 2 more last year, sold out, 6 and 6 more. All right. And so I'm doing another one in May. And I tell you this story, not to brag, but just to share with you, that was literally last year. And if I didn't step into that confidence, if I didn't reach out and ask for help, I would never have the confidence to stand right here before you and say, you know what? I host international retreats, 6-day all-inclusive retreats for women. It is a transformational experience. It's fun, fitness, adventure, a transformation of life. To rewrite this story, we're rewriting the rules that we grew up in, the OPOs, the other people's opinions. We're setting goals for our life. And you leave stronger and more confident. It's literally like a 6-day confidence boot camp. Imagine you're here with me for 5 days for 1 hour at a time. Imagine living with me for 6 days. I'm all up in your chili. We have fun. I challenge you. I coach you. We laugh. We cry. We have adventures. We eat. We break bread together. It is a magical experience. Okay, so this isn't all about the retreat, but I wanted to share that story because literally 2 years ago, I didn't have that. It was on my heart, but I didn't know. And I was like, it was like in churning. And if I didn't step into that before I was ready, I didn't know what I was doing. Now I do. I've rinsed and repeated, and I've repeated this amazing experience 3 times now. I have 18 women that have gone through it. Some have gone through twice because they love it so much. And that's how I've built my team. Now I have an incredible team that travels with me. Shout out to my incredible team. They're amazing. Okay? So this is what's possible for you. But if you don't step in, you don't think about what you desire, and you don't follow that intuition, that gut, those dreams, those goals, what keeps coming up? What keeps coming up? Do not shut those voices out. Because the second you do that, you're out of alignment. Okay? So this all goes into confidence. So really, when we step in, we need to know, what do you desire? And if it keeps coming up, pay attention. Lean in. And here's the deal. We're going through these 5 core competencies, but on day 2, I want to drop another hint for you. And I kind of already did. When we're faced with adversity, when we want to show up in our confident bombshell self, what we want to do when this desire, this nudge comes, we want to keep it all to ourselves. And we don't want other people to judge us. We don't want people to tell us their own limitations, which are the OPOs, the other people's opinions. Their opinions come from love, but they also come from their own experience and their own limitations. So no one has, like, even now to this day, there's some people in my life that have no idea what I do. They're like, what is that business that you do? What is that coaching thing oh, you're just a fitness coach, or, oh, you host retreats. It's like, you just take people on vacation. Are you a travel agent? Someone called me a couple weeks ago, and they're like, oh, are you a travel agent? I have people that I want to take on a trip. I was like, oh, okay. I actually am a retreat. I host retreats and experiences, transformational experiences, which is different. I'm not a travel agent. All right. So, but kind of, it's vacation with a purpose, right? Speaking of which, Kelly's in the house. Oh my gosh. Kelly, I can't believe this is divine intervention. Kelly came in September to the retreat, and she was like, it is way more than a girls trip. It's like vacationing with a purpose. And I've been saying it ever since. And she just popped in as soon as I said that. Hello. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I want to see some comments. I'm not seeing any comments here. Shout yourselves out if you're here. I want to hear what is happening. What are you? Okay. There we go. Hello. I'm not alone in this. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, cool. All right. So I want to know. Okay. I shush them all the time. I will definitely work on this for the future. Awesome. Great. It takes work though, right? It's okay. It's okay if you shut them out, but not for long. It's okay if you are catching yourself, but not for long. It's okay because, and this is what I say, because I'm giving you grace right now. All right. And for those of you who are clients of mine, you know, I give you grace and space and I meet you where you're at, but I also am going to challenge you. I'm not going to let you stay there. Okay. So my clients show up, they roll up their sleeves. They're like, I'm going to figure this out. We're going to sit in our feelings. We're going to feel, and we're going to move. All right. So we're going to sit with them. We're going to use that as data. We're going to use that as wisdom. And we're going to say, okay, what happened? What can I do right now with what I've got? So what we need to do, sorry, I had like a mosquito bite. I think it's from Florida. It's like itching. Like, oh, no fancy studio here. All right. So, yes, I appreciate the space. You're welcome. Amazing. Okay. So what are we going to do? We know what we desire. We need to ask for help. We need to phone a friend because we do not need to have this ruminating in our own heart and our own mind. This is why I love doing vision board retreats vision board and retreats, vision board workshops, because I want to hear your dreams and goals and desires. Every single thing that I say out loud happens. I had a meltdown in the TJ Maxx aisle when I was trying to find a planner that would work for me many years ago. I called a friend I was like, hey, and I'm like, I can't find one. And I'm like, so I'm going to create one. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I never wrote a book before. I never published a book before. Guess what? I knew one person that did. And I reached out. I phoned a friend. I got coached. I got mentored. I got help. And I published my Crystal Clear Life Planner. Every single thing I say out loud to someone else, it happens. Okay? I'm telling you, this is the magic. Put it out there. Say it, even if it's scary, even if you have no idea what you're doing. Even if you're sideways, even if it's like so out there, you're like, I can't believe I just said that. That means it's meant for you. All right? So phone a friend, ask for help, get a coach. All right? And then here's the other part of this puzzle that I really want you to listen in. I am an amazing coach, and I'll say that. I know I'm a very intuitive coach, and I can tell by looking at you and your body language, because I am an emotional intelligence coach as well, and I'm an empathetic person. I'm an empath. So I feel your energy. I'm very, very intuitive with your energy. I can hear your breathing. I can see your body language, and I can pretty much tell you what you're thinking. Because I've been through the depths of despair. I've been through some crap. My brain and my body and my nervous system has gone through the ringer. All right? All of these marathons, all of these steps, and that's a 50-mile race. I ran for 9 hours and 8 minutes straight, all by myself. That's a lot of time by myself, learning about the body and the brain. All right? So I am a case study. All right? So this is what I want to share. All of these miles, all these races, all these medals, each one is a case study of what the body and the brain can do, the stress, what we do under pressure. All right? So it's important to ask for help when you need it. Part of this recipe, I've had to get therapy. There is an amount of running or healthy eating or workouts. Yes, that helps your mental health, but sometimes we need more. I am an amazing coach. I am not a therapist. All right? So if I need you to be totally brutally honest with yourself. If there's challenges that you need help, ask for help. Get help. It is a strength. I'll tell you, when I got out of the wheelchair and out of that toxic relationship, that abusive relationship that I was in at the young age of 22, I actually, people thought I was going to dinner with friends. The man in my life at the time thought I was going to dinner with friends. I was going to get therapy because I felt very alone. I needed to ask for help. I needed professional help. And still now to this day, I still get therapy. It's part of my preventative maintenance as well as my fitness. Not a lot of people talk about this. And I want to just bring it real to you right now, because here's the deal. If you don't deal with the things from your childhood and your past and the traumas, it's going to show up every single time when you least expect it. And you're going to hurt the people around you. Okay? So this is part of it. All right? So not only your health, your fitness, it's your mental health. Because we can do abs all day long. We can do jumping jacks and burpees all day long. But if you can't get out of your own way, then we're not going to be okay. Okay? And we're just going to keep going on this cycle. So I need you to break the cycle. Okay? So ask for help. Get a coach. Get mentored. Get a therapist if you need it. But we're not meant to do this alone. Okay? So this is the most important. Tell someone what is on your mind. Otherwise, we're going to continue to stay inside. And we're going to cocoon. And yesterday we talked a little bit about imposter syndrome. The more alone we feel, the smaller we get. The more we shrink. And the more and then sometimes our ego gets in the way. And we're like, no, we could do this by ourselves. Or no one understands us. They're not going to get me, so I'm not going to say anything. Or they're going to think I'm crazy. Guess what? We're all a little crazy. It's all relative, all right? We're all a little weird in our own way. We're all unique, all right? We're meant to be together as humans, all right? So this is So important. Community is so important. Connection is so important. It's part of our 5 C's. All right. So on day 4, on Thursday, we're going to go through community and connection even more. But I want to share with you, this is part of this recipe of confidently showing up, because guess what? When you say something to someone else and you say it out loud and you're like, oh, that was scary. And then you say it again, oh, that was a little scary, but it's a little less scary because someone else is cheering me on, and there's evidence out there that there are good people in the world that are going to cheer you on, that are going to support you, that are going to roll out the carpet for you. They're going to put people and things and opportunities in your way to help you level up. Not everyone out there is out there to hurt you. Not everyone out there is out there to judge you or to hold you back. But they will if you let them. Okay? So we have to be open and look for the opportunities. Okay? So in order to do that, we have to say what's on our mind. We have to say what we dream. We have to say what we desire. Stop sleeping on your dreams. You want to start a business? You want to be a healer? You want to write a book? You want to be a speaker? You want to be a philanthropist? My girl, darling, one of my amazing clients just graduated the $1 Million Body Academy. She wants to be a philanthropist. One day I'll get it right. But she's an author. She's a co-author. She wants to be a speaker. And she said it out loud. She's like, I can't believe I said it. Yes, say it. What do you want to be? Who do you want to be? And let's show up. Okay? So when we think about this, when we think about confidence, I'm going to check in with the comments here for a second. But when we think about confidence, I want you to think about, who's your hero? Who is doing that thing? Who can you follow? Who can you emulate? Because when things get tough, because they will. When days get tough, because they will. When you get challenged, because you will. When someone tries to steal your stuff, because they probably will. When you get haters on the internet, because they will be. That you're unstoppable. And you create a system in your life, and you create a recipe that no one can argue with the passion and the purpose that you have in your life. This is the Bombshell confidence. Okay? Not just a workout. Not a fad diet. Not a quick fix. Not just a 5-day challenge. It's deeper than that. Messy canvas, create the outcome. Love it. I have mine up, but I think I need to schedule a call to organize my vision board. Okay. Vision board. The next vision board is not going to be probably until March timeframe. I'm going to do them quarterly. Okay. So it'll probably be in March is the next one. All right. I am. Yes, I love it. Darlene Brown is going to be a philanthropist. She is a beautiful human. Yes, she is. Oh my gosh. Y'all are a god. Yes, I love it. Thank you so much for sharing. Let me know in the comments what's coming up for you. Hi, Terry. Oh my gosh. Okay, I tend to pull back when it gets hard. I want to break the cycle. Yes, it's totally natural. Okay, so remember, our body and our brain loves the comfort zone. Warm, comfy, cozyville. All right, our body wants, and our brain and our nervous system wants us to stay comfortable. It's a protective mechanism. All right, this is natural for our bodies and our brains. All right, so when we reach outside our comfort zone, that's when we sweat. I think, yep, there it is. Yep, got the sweat, right? This isn't comfortable for me. Yes, I know what I'm talking about, and I'm very passionate. But to be here, it takes a level of confidence and courage. All right, we're all doubting ourselves. Even the most successful athletes, the most successful public speakers, all right, they have this thing called self-doubt. And the negative thoughts, all right? So, because we want to stay comfortable, but in order for us to really fully step into our deepest dreams and desires, it takes discomfort, okay? So that's part of the recipe. Sorry, not sorry. Think of all of your heroes. Think of Oprah, or Tony Robbins, or whoever, or maybe Crystal Laura Cruz. Who is your mentor? Who is the person you look up to? All right? How did they get there? Martin Luther King Day was yesterday. How did he get to be so famous? Facing adversity, going through hard things, rolling up sleeves, bouncing back, being resilient, showing up when it's hard, showing up when it's unpopular, breaking through the negative energy, breaking through the uncomfortableness. That's what this is all about. So if you keep staying stuck, you're going to stay stuck. Do you want to be stuck? I didn't think so. So the power and the magic is being uncomfortable, being more comfortable with getting uncomfortable. And the more you do it, the more confident you get. So, Cynthia, thank you for sharing that. And I see you showing up uncomfortably in our group. Cynthia's an amazing client in our Cruise Beyond Limits group fitness. She has had amazing results just in the last couple months of working with us. The community that she has, it's just been incredible. The accountability, the inspiration that comes from the Cruise Beyond Limits community is epic. And I see you showing up. And it's so amazing to watch it. And for me, being your coach, I get to see it. It's like a movie reel. I get to see all of your lives and the confidence just blossom. And it happens just before my very eyes. And you probably don't see it, but I do, and other people do. They see you showing up every single day. They see you showing up for yourself and your health and putting the work in. The work works when you do the work. I know it sounds cliche, but I'm telling you it does. And there's no easy button. Yes, you can. Lady is my biggest supporter. Yes. We're all in this together. All right? So you got to know, what do you need to do? Who are you going to be? What do you desire? How are you going to show up? And we're going to do it messy. We're going to roll up our sleeves. Yesterday we talked about trust. We need to trust ourselves that we're going to figure it out. Today, we're going to ask for help. In order to step into that bombshell confidence, we are not like, I'm doing this all alone, independent. I used to be that way. No more. We're not meant to do it alone. Right? And people might not get it. Those aren't your people. Keep asking. Keep saying it. I think I shared with you yesterday. Maybe I didn't. I don't remember. But when I got a speaking coach earlier this last year, it was February of last year, almost a year ago now. I hired a speaking coach, and I was in this group, and we did a co-working session together. I started to host co-working sessions. We'll probably do another one next month, so stay tuned for that. The last one was epic. So we did a co-working session, and I started telling people about what I do. And I was having a hard time explaining myself because I was like, I do so many things, and I have so many programs, and I want to help so many people. So it just was really hard to put out into one sentence. And I'm like, well, my workouts are 30 minutes, but really, it's really 34 minutes is what I broke it down into. So people use my planner. We have our habit tracker. And really, I broke it down to 34 minutes. And I'm like, it's just 34 minutes. I don't understand why people can't just give themselves 34 minutes a day. And the woman that was on the other line, I literally, it was the first time I met her. She's like, that's your gift. That's your gift. She saw something in my message that I was never sharing. So what's in your message that you're not sharing? What are other people noticing? What are they saying about you? Okay? So now I can confidently say, I'm on a mission to empower you to put yourself first for 34 minutes a day so you can reduce the stress and overwhelm and live a fulfilling life, happier and healthier, and thrive in life. Everything I do surrounds that message. One sentence. That's my legacy. That's my purpose. That's my direction. That's my confident bombshell message. Okay? It's manageable. It's possible. So I need you to figure out, this is your homework for tonight. All right? I want you to figure out 3, 6, 9, 12 months. Who is that person? All right? This year, it's a new year, stronger you. What do you desire? What are you going to achieve this year? All right? I want you to say it loud, say it proud. I want you to trust that you're going to figure it out. Trust that you have what it takes. Know that you have a supportive community here. Know that you're going to probably need to sacrifice something, and that there is going to be some challenges ahead, because nothing great comes from your comfort zone. Everything is on the other side. I hate to say it, it's going to be on the other side of a struggle bus, but we're all on the struggle bus of life. all right? All trying to navigate it, trying to figure it out, all right? So I need you to reach out. I need you to ask for help. If you're on a constant cycle, trying to do what you did last year and achieve different results, that's what the definition of insanity, right? Okay? So you're not insane. I need you to stop being insane. I need you to ask for help. I need you to get coached. I have amazing programs. I'm here to support you, all right? We have so many options for you in this community. And if you need a professional help, if you need to get a therapist, highly recommend it. A relationship coach, relationship therapist, highly recommend it. But the coaching, the work we do is forward moving. It's action oriented, all right? So you need to be able to take that confident, courageous step forward. And we are moving forward. We're not going back there. Not back in 2022 or even further back. We're moving forward, pedal to the metal, baby. Okay? So you deserve this. I broke my nail yesterday. Look at that. Messy canvas. All right? We're moving forward. We don't have time for other people's opinions all the last years and the worrying about the past. We're not going there. Okay? So I need you to ask for help, get coached, get mentored. Day 2 is about confidence. What are your dreams? What are your desires? Who are you going to be? Who do you need to become? And I need you to think about, as we go into our healthy habits tomorrow is day 3. We're going to talk about consistency, habits. We have a workout on the deck. We're going to do a 20-minute workout today. So I'm going to give you a snapshot of the Cruise Beyond Limits workout. So come prepared tomorrow to work out with me. All right? I need you to figure out what is missing in your life right now that is that gap. Okay? Do you need help with nutrition? Do you need help? Do you need accountability? Do you need coaching? Do you need to set more boundaries? The $1 Million Body Academy that kicks off next week. We're going to do our kickoff call next Monday. There's some amazing women already in it. And this week, we're enrolling more women. I have a couple people I have calls with. It's incredible. It's an incredible 6-month program. It's 6 months of intensive transformational program. Coaching with me for 6 months. Fitness, nutrition, healthy habits, confidence, boundaries. We're going to dissect the relationships in your life. You're going to get a customized plan. All right, so we're going to set some time. We're going to have some one-on-one time to set goals in a schedule to transform your life. Okay? So I need you to think about, where are you right now? And are we going to continue to sleep on our dreams? Are we going to continue on this hamster wheel? Or are we going to do this work to really transform our life in 2023 and beyond? All right, so there's going to be an opportunity for you to join this program. It is 6 months. It used to be 3 months. Last year, I've done this program like 3 or 4 times now. And it's a cohort based, so it's a group, amazing community. And so we go through 6 modules together. Okay, so each month is going to be a different topic, right? And there's going to be homework. There is it's not a lot of, it's some internal work, but remember, the work works when you do the work. So we're going to dissect the parts of your life, the habits, the healthy habits, your nutrition, your daily schedule, your evening routine. We're going to learn from each other. And so it's going to be a dedicated, so think about this 5-day Bombshell Bootcamp, but on steroids. I don't take steroids. But like literally, and it's going to be hands-on, so an intimate group. So you're going to be able to really figure out, you're going to be coaching with me on a regular basis on Zoom, not just on a Facebook Live. All right, so we're going to be able to connect and have these conversations so we can level up your life forever. And this should be the last fitness, health, and wellness program that you ever invest in. Because it will transform your life forever if you let it. And you have lifetime access to all the modules. And whenever I do updates, and you get to come back. So the Academy grads, they're coming back. Some of them are coming back through the program again for free. Pretty cool, okay? So when you invest in yourself, this is an amazing experience, okay? So I just wanted to share that with you, this program. I'm not here to completely sell you this program. I want to pour into you, but I want to show you what's possible. Because day 2, part of being confident is investing and leaning in and taking action. going towards your dreams and desires and your next best self. It's an awesome program. Now it's 6 months. You would love it. Yes. It used to be 3. I doubled the time to slow down the pace a little bit. Okay. So I really want you to sink in these modules, and we're going to spend more time on each of them. And so what I found is some of the previous graduates went through it in 3 months, and then they're like, well, I didn't get enough time to spend on nutrition, so I want to spend more time on that. Or I need to go back, and now that I learned about boundaries, I want to go back and do the boundaries again. Or I actually had new relationships in my life because I leveled up in so many different ways as I went through this program. There's people that, oh my gosh, lost 50 pounds. There's people that got out of toxic marriages, bought new houses, applied for PhD programs, wrote a book, started a business, climbed a mountain with their child on their back, had a hysterectomy, got pregnant. Like, I can tell you stories for days. Cancer survivors. I have clients that are in a wheelchair. I have clients in their 70s that say, hey, I'm retired from life, or I'm retired from my job, but I'm not retired from life. I need you in my corner. I have stories to tell you for days. So is this going to be your story? So part of this confidence is asking for help and knowing that you're not meant to do it alone. Okay? So I need you to know, what do you desire? I would love to hear from you. What are you working on? I want to see some goals here. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to catch up with some of these comments. Connections. I need community. Yes. My confidence level is extremely low. Thank you for sharing that. Let's see what we can do here. All right. I will be organized. I will have fabulous time management and dedication to self. I will get in connection with people that match my vibe. Yes. Your vibe is your tribe. We got to find a good tribe. All right. Consistent workouts. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Awesome. So share what you're working on. I know it's scary. When I first went live, when I first started showing up on social media, it was so scary. But think about it. We are here to help inspire others. All right? We're here to serve. We're here to create a legacy, to lead ourselves first so we can show others what's possible. When you put yourself in a role model mindset, you're a CEO. You're a CEO of your life, of your family, of your business, from self-doubt to confidence. Yes. I'll tell you, this is literally a no-brainer. This program and the retreat, I'll tell you, this transformation from self-doubt to self-confidence, from strangers to sisters, like literally, that you're with me for 5 days. Imagine 6 months with me, or 6 full days living with me. Some of you are like, I don't know if I want that. Trust me, it's fun. We have a lot of fun. We make fitness fun, and I make it manageable, right? I'm here to meet you where you're at. And this is what builds the confidence. We just build the building blocks, one step at a time, one day at a time. And that's it. Stronger than yesterday. That's it. Okay? So that is all I have for today. I really want to just share with you what's on my heart and on my mind. And we have to stop sleeping on our dreams. We have to get off this hamster wheel. So when we go into tomorrow, I need you to think, what's missing? What do we need to sacrifice? All right? If you need to get coached, you need to get mentored. You need a tour guide in your life. I'm here to be a personal and professional cheerleader. I want to be that coach for you. I want to be in your corner. I am not a sideline coach. Many of you know this. I'm in the ring right with you. All right? I'm still leveling up. I get coached. I get mentored. I have a therapist. I am leveling up in ways that I never imagined too. So I get to do this work so I show you what's possible. Okay? So you get to do the same. And that's the greatest gift. When you learn these tools and skills, this is wisdom. I got interviewed on a podcast a couple weeks ago, and this woman is like, Crystal, you're so wise at such a young age. I'm like, well, I don't think I'm that young. Maybe I am. But I've just been through a lot, and I've been studying the brain, and remember, I'm a case study. So every single experience is a case study. It's data. It's wisdom. Because it's not just, we don't work in silos. We're rewiring the brain to say, you know what, we can do hard things and we can go in this way. It's called neuroplasticity. If you want to get really geeky with psychology, for those of you who study psychology, neuroplasticity, we rewrite the story. And this is what we do in the Cruise Beyond Limits world. We rewrite the story. We change the ending. All right? Our brain and our body works in silos. It wants the quickest, the most efficient direction, the most comfortable, what we know is safe. But when we can actually reach outside our comfort zone and go in another direction, when it's scary, when it's messy, when it's like a dark tunnel, when you feel like there's no light, and you go there, and you learn, and you grow there, that's neuroplasticity. We're creating new airwaves. We're creating new ways of thinking, new ways of living, better ways, more efficient ways, more courageous ways. And we make more courageous waves too. And the waves is the ripple effect of your leadership, of you showing up. And then others start to notice and they're like, what is that energy? What is she on? Who does she belong to? And then they want some of it. It's called power of osmosis. Okay? I know I've shared this before in some of my lives, but my husband wasn't always into journaling in the personal development space. And I was, and I saw the impact, and I knew being an entrepreneur and growing through this journey of this self-discovery and this self-love, I found a new love for learning about myself and my health, and my mental health, and my physical health. And he couldn't argue with this passion and this drive. And he's like, oh, what is this journaling thing? Let me try this out. So now I have the Crystal Clear Life Planner. Now he journals. He's an entrepreneur. He's learning. He's growing himself. But I didn't force him. I didn't make him. I tried to at first. It didn't go very well. I was like, hey, come to this conference with me. And he didn't want anything to do with it. But now we're both we're in the same game because he's like, holy crap, I want part of that energy, that confidence. All right? People will notice, but they don't have to understand you. Only you have to understand you. And the Cruise Beyond Limits community is here to support you. Okay? So if you want to level up, just know that what you dream, what you desire is possible for you. All right? And the more you shut those voices off, the worse it's going to get. The more you open yourself up to opportunity and connection, especially in the Cruise Beyond Limits community, the more it's going to happen. How is that male planner going? It's going. It's happening. I'm going to be launching the males version this year. I actually am in a beta testing phase right now. So I have a couple people testing it out. So it will be hitting Amazon this year. Mark my words. It's happening because I said it. I say it out loud. It's going to happen. I'm also hosting a podcast this year. So probably March, April timeframe. I'm going to have at least 2 more retreats this year. One in May 3rd to the 8th in Costa Rica. I don't have the dates set yet for the fall. I'll probably do 1 late summer, early fall time frame. I might do 2 in Costa Rica. I might do 3. We'll see. I have a pretty big wait list, so we'll see what happens. And then side note, I am going to do a U.S. tour as well. So I'm going to have a couple other shorter events across the U.S. This year. So stay tuned. There's so much going on. Holy moly. It's wild. And I'm telling you, this is possible for you. You get to live the life that you desire. No one's stopping you. The only thing that's stopping you is you. So step into that confident bombshell self. Whatever's in there. All right? Yes, U.S. tour. It's happening. Yes, I can't wait. Okay, I love you all. Tomorrow, same time, same station. Okay, so here's the deal. Oh, announcement time. Okay, tomorrow, we're going to do healthy habits, a little bit about nutrition tomorrow, talking about consistency tomorrow. So day 1, we went through core. Day 2, confidence. All right? Day 3 is consistency. Tomorrow we're going to talk about healthy habits, nutrition, and we're going to do a workout. So come prepared to work out with me, okay? And then tomorrow night we have our VIP virtual dinner party, okay? Very, very important. And if you can drop the link again, please. if you have not upgraded your ticket, this obviously is a free course all week. And you can continue to stay with us for free all week, or you can upgrade to a VIP ticket. It's $27, and that gets you access to tomorrow night's virtual dinner party. It's from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Zoom. Okay, so yes, I can't wait for the dinner party. It's going to be incredible. So here's the link right here below for you to upgrade. You buy your virtual dinner party ticket. I'm going to be sending the Zoom link tomorrow. Okay, so it's going to be a special Zoom link for only those that purchase the VIP ticket. All right, so during that, it's going to be laser coaching. We're going to celebrate. We're going to go through a couple things. We're going to do a little workshop, and then also I'm going to be raffling off a scholarship for the $1 Million Body Academy that kicks off next week. So this is huge. And so you're not going to want to miss it. So you have until tomorrow, about an hour before, I'll let you buy tickets too. So if you're catching this on replay, make sure you shout yourself out, #replay. Check back in the comments. Make sure you get into the links. If you need support, just comment. My team will help you. We'll be monitoring the comments so that we can get you access to the links that you need. Or if you just want to hop on a call and you're like, I don't know what this means, but I just need you in my life, and I don't know what program is best for me. Let's hop on a call. Let's just spend 10 minutes. I'll talk to you. I'll ask you some questions. We'll see what works. And I need you to be all in on you. Okay? So I will help you. And so let's just really think about, what do you need right now? What do you desire? And how are we going to get there? How can we get there this week and beyond? All right. So virtual dinner party tomorrow night, 6 to 8 p.m. Make sure you get your ticket. You have till 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to do that. And then we're going to be here all the rest of this week. So stay tuned. All right, it's 12:59. I want to make sure I'm staying under an hour. So I love you all. I'm going to catch up with the comments and respond. Please, please reach out if you have questions or comments at all, anything at all. Today is about confidence, how you're going to show up confidently, and how are you going to cruise beyond limits and rewrite the ending of this story. All right, cheers. Have a great day. Cruise beyond limits.